A blessed day to all. We are now talking about the assessment for linguistic and diverse student. Now, we will talk about what is it, how is it, and what is the sample examples or sample items that we talk about linguistic and diverse students. This can also remind us why is it important to really do on how assessment works. So now, what is classroom assessment? As we all see that classroom assessment is a process that is used to keep track of learners' progress. This also reminds that this learner standards and in the development of the 21st century is also to promote self-reflection and also personal accountability among students their own learning. This is also to provide basis for the profiling of for the students based performance of the on the learning competencies and standards under the curriculum. So why is it important to us to know about assessment? According to Duran 2008 in her educational testing service in 2009, no, although a variety of factors affect the CLD or the cultural language diverse students performance on assessment, four for our most important language and literature skills. Second is educational background. Second is socioeconomic status. And fourth is cultural factors. This also, if we dig it up, that literacy, language, and literature skills are also the assessment in content area courses is heavily language dependent and integrated. This is also which makes it difficult to separate language and content knowledge. We see that educational background no, is, according to Thomas and Collier in 2002, that another factor that makes a significant impact on CLD students' learning and assessment is their prior schooling experiences. And socioeconomic status. We see that socioeconomic status is a compromise of family and immediate community levels of income, education, and job status. Lastly is cultural factors. We see that cultural factors is a degree of familiarity with mainstream culture can have an effect on our cultural language diverse students' performance on their test, whether classroom and large-scale assessment of it. As we all see how do I construct to do it, no? We see in our types of linguistic diverse students that we have four diverse types of assessment. First is formative assessment. Formative assessment usually see that this is an embedded formative should be differentiated for CLD students. Also, the summative based formative assessment. This is a structured exercises that are in-class assessment, pre-test, also in this is a typically need or accommodation such as modified language and support. Next is summative assessment. We all see that summative assessment is often requires a preparation and examples that clear direction. This is also the extra time to or oral prompt or dictionaries or glossaries in accommodation based on acculturation. Lastly is the performance and portfolio assessment. We all see that this is a seen as especially effective and adaptable for the culturally language diverse student that with the less need or for rigid modifications. This is also allows the students to customize customization and reflect to cultural strengths and linguistic basis. We often see to connect it to depth and order. No, based on the depth and order number 42 series of 2017 is on their glossary type that the assessment data, this is a learner data to obtain from diagnostics, formative, and or summative assessment practices. Next is diagnostic assessment. We all see that diagnostic, as according to, this is also based on DepEd Order number 8, 2015, that this is assess what the learners already knows prior to instruction. It is also to analyze the nature, difficulties, and misconception that the learner might have, no? Which na which also na undiagnosed to it might affect that this is a newer concept also. But there are also only two types that classroom assessment. In classroom assessment is namely, this is a formative and summative. Lastly is mother tongue. We also see that mother tongue is a native language or first language the learner learns as a child. So this is also have the correlation with the CLD students also. Now, we would like to see the sample items that I have the topic to do it. No, these are my topic on principles on the demo teaching. This is my topic is pagpapahalaga at virtue bilang batayan ng sariling pagpasya, pagkilos at pakikipagkapwa. This is also have the values to develop na matatag. No, we see this is the curriculum guide on the basis on how to do in DepEd. But now, I have this sample summative assessment for grade 7 CLD learners titled Matatag na Desisyon at Magandang Halimbawa. This is a performance-based assessment for the CLD learners for grade 7 first quarter. This is the first is uh, this is the instruction that pumili ng isang sitwasyon mula sa mga ibibigay ng guro. No? Second is gumawa ng isang poster or comic strip o maikling video skit o 1 to 2 minutes na nagpapakita ng wastong pagpapahalaga at virtue. Next is gamitin ng wikang pinakamadaling maunawaan, may pahig, Mother Tongue, Filipino, English, o gumamit ng code switching kung kinakailangan. At also, this is have their sumulat ng mga 3 to 5 na pangungusap, papaliwanag kung tamang edisyon at kung ano ang version na nagpapakita dito. So, this is the instruction. No? I also created the rubrics to measure how the grading basis of this assessment. Now, basis of the rubrics is the PPST, the Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers Research Package. And lastly, thank you very much for listening. This is my references to come up this. Thank you very much.